Half Dome, one of the most recognized of the granite monoliths in Yosemite National Park. Upon entering the valley in Yosemite, it looms overhead, an omnipresent watcher. Every day in the summertime, when the cables are up, hundreds of hikers climb and attempt to climb the Yosemite icon. While offering excellent views of the surrounding landscape, Half Dome hike can be dangerous. It is best to know before you go. The hike begins at Happy Isles, which is a commonly underestimated 1 mile long, paved route that takes you up 600 feet to the base of the famous Mist Trail steps. These 300 plus steps in a half a mile keep the Yosemite search and rescue team busy with many twisted ankle and knee injuries. During spring and summer, when water flows at its peak, the Mist Trail steps will be thoroughly wet and slippery. Tennis shoes without excellent grip are a hazard. Furthermore, the trail gets packed in summer, adding to the danger of slipping. If you find yourself having a hard time on these steps, the next 6.5 miles may be too intense. Once past the Emerald Pool, another set of steps awaits as you pass by Nevada Falls. In 3 miles, hikers ascend from 4,040 feet to 5,920 feet. The physical exertion that this hike requires is, quite frankly, much more than most people are used to. Carryouts on this section of trail are a common occurrence as hundreds of people climb this trail every day. After climbing to the top of Nevada Falls, a mile-long walk through Little Yosemite Valley awaits. Exposed to the sun, this portion can seemingly toil on. To combat dehydration, it is essential to bring enough water. While everyone's water needs are different, the FDA has reported that on average, males require 3 liters of water a day and women 2.2 liters. However, with the added rigor of this hike, it is wise to bring several more liters of water and some form of water purification. There is no potable water past the Vernal Falls footbridge, by this point 3 miles back. Dehydration is easily prevented, but can be greatly debilitating, and indeed, each year, numerous 911 calls are made for individuals who are dehydrated on the Half Dome Trail. Continuing past LYV, the trail to Half Dome continues upward with switchbacks and rocks that invite slips and trips from weary hikers. As much as attention is demanded by the uneven trail, the weather also requires it. It is common in the summer for the mornings to be clear and sunny, while the afternoons become cold and rainy. Thunderstorms are a very real possibility. The high Sierras as a whole have very inclement weather, and having a waterproof layer is essential. Average summer temperatures at 5,000 feet are 87 degrees Fahrenheit in the day and 51 degrees Fahrenheit at night. The Half Dome hike will take you up to 8,800 feet, where temperatures can fluctuate much more drastically. Finally, after 3.8 more miles, hikers come across this sign. Everyone has heard of the Half Dome cables, but right before them is the staircase up the subdome. Climbing this to the base of the cables is nearly as serious as the cables themselves. A Mist Trail set of steps at 8,000 feet will drain even fit individuals. From here on out, hikers are above tree line and exposed to the weather. Travel is slow on this section of trail, and looming thunderheads can easily catch hikers trying to beat the weather to the summit. If there are clouds overhead, the wise hiker won't go any farther. Finally, after 8 miles of very strenuous hiking, the cables loom overhead. During summer Saturdays and holidays, the cables will be packed. As many as 650 hikers will be going up the cables throughout the day, with the large majority of them doing so between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. During these times, you may see up to 170 other people attempting the cables. The 3-foot wide pathway created by the cables makes for slow going when there are 2 lanes of traffic. Going up at these peak hours will take a long time, 45 minutes in cases, so patience is key. Aside from the crowding, the granite can be very slippery, especially with tennis shoes and sandals. Even running shoes will slip easily. This 400-foot climb is not for the out of shape or faint of heart. Hikers literally pull themselves to the top, and once on top, you must get back down. For many, climbing down is more harrowing. The granite is so steep, climbing down is really more like a controlled fall down the mountain. This clip was shot in cloud-free conditions. However, when the weather turns bad, it greatly increases the chances for disaster. These 3 photos are from 2 incidents in which hikers fell this year. In each case, foggy weather and freezing cold rain caught up with the hikers. In each of these cases also, the morning started out clear and sunny. So remember, while hiking Half Dome is a truly rewarding experience, it pays to know before you go.